Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War, the Russian campaign. And before I start getting into things on this very special 50th episode, if you probably watched the previous update video, I've got a brand new channel that I'd like you to go and have a look to see what you think of it. I'll put the link in the description to the channel. So if you want something that's similar but a little bit different to what I do on this channel, it's still gaming related, go and check that channel out. And I need to explain the reason for the gap between this episode and the last episode, which was really the last upload of a gaming video I did back in 2017. It's a long time ago now, and there's sort of two main reasons for it. The first being is actually I moved house sort of late 2017. I moved out of my parents' house and moved out into my own place. And I didn't really notice at first, or I realised eventually, when you're living with your parents, you have a lot more time on your hands, whereas when you move out into your own house, which is great, I recommend it, eventually everyone should do it, but how much time is taken up just running a house, even though it's just me that lives here. It's just cleaning, things like that, and obviously still working at the minute. And that's one of the reasons. So sort of, although I did have time to do the videos, I didn't really have the impetus. I didn't really want. I don't know if it would be. I wasn't really bothered. Is probably the word, to the same degree. But it was also linked to the second reason, which is I actually signed up. I can't remember what it's called now. The YouTube program, monetization. I can't really say that word. Where they put ads on your videos and then you can start collecting money. Not a large amount of money, it's only really if you're a massive YouTuber that you get the big bucks. But I signed up for that and I got accepted, and this was in 2017. And I started making a very small amount of money, but it was money nonetheless. And then YouTube brought out that new requirement where you had to have over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours in a 12-month period on your channel to be able to use the monetization feature. And I thought that would just be for people that are applying for it. I thought because I'd already got it and I've had it for a few months that it'd be fine. But no, they did it against every account, which annoyed me. So I just decided, right, I've had enough of YouTube. So that was 2 and a bit years ago. I've decided to give it another go. Obviously, the current situation we're all in, because of the lockdown, I'm still working, but I have more time on my hands when I'm at home, because you can't really go anywhere at the minute. So I thought I'll give this another go, and also that's why I'm doing the other channel. It's sort of a project I've had in my mind for a long time to do that other channel. So anyway, that's the sort of two main reasons. Now you know why there's a gap. I've had gaps before as well, though. I think there was one in sort of 2014, something like that, 2015. But this year is also 10 years since I first started the channel, so I might do something later in the year, because it was around August 2010, that the channel was created. But anyway, that's the future, and hopefully I will get into regular uploads. And anyone that's still here, still subscribed, still watching, thank you very much. Now, this is obviously a special episode. It's the 50th episode. And also, we've only got to do one thing before we've actually completed the conditions for victory, which is take Jerusalem. We have the 45 regions just, but we need Jerusalem. And I watched the previous episode, so I know what I need to do. It was this army here that's made up of the cannons here and the generals coming down onto the ships, joined with some more men from here, I think. And then the boat's going to go around, probably pick up some more men, and sail all the way to the Holy Land to capture Jerusalem, which is currently owned by the Mongols, but there's also a crusade, so there may be Crusader armies coming to get it. We've also got the Timurids on their way. Usually they go for either Jerusalem or Antioch, so we might have to deal with them. So what I'm going to try and do is get it all done in this episode. So this might end up being the longest video I've ever recorded. I'm not sure what is the longest video. It's probably something along the lines of 50 minutes. So this may go over the hour mark. It depends. what happens in other parts of the map as well. Off screen I did a little bit of housekeeping. I built some more stuff in areas that needed building because of public order issues. I actually, in Kiev, I've started to build some ships because this navy, I want it a little bit bigger because it may be attacked at some point. So let me end the turn and we'll see what happens. So the French have broken off the siege at Frankfurt, which is actually good for us because we want to try and go on the offensive and knock them out, because I believe that was their last city, or last castle, last province, before they too were consigned to history. And of course Venice are just dawdling. But I've actually also, one of the other reasons I want to get back to into this is I've actually started playing this game again off screen as Byzantium, and well, here's Byzantium. Funny enough, really enjoying it actually. What's their emperor? We're going to lose this. I'm not interested in keeping it. Oh, we're going to win it apparently. Oh, that was funny. I remember watching the previous episode from a few years ago that I kept mentioning, when are they going to take Rhodes? But they haven't taken it. Right, betrothed. Nope, we don't really need. We'll just accept these things. Death still, Soxland, Nuremberg, and that character, he's got the plague. He might survive, he might not. And we're still number 1, of course. Let me just go. Oh, let's just look where these generals are. They might be useful. That's a useful place actually for a general. That not so much. But what the most interesting thing is this guy. Okay, he can get past that rebel army now. So let us head down. This Spanish army is obviously going all the way round here. Oh, there's another one. Round the Caucasus, all the way down here. It's a long way round. We should really take a ship. But that's their choice. Let's get the cannons on board. There's 2 more turns. We have to wait because, yeah, the armour needs training. So this is probably a better place to get some good archers from, actually. So let's do that. There's Heretic there. Let's get a priest and try and denounce him. I'm not so interested in managing all the provinces anymore because we're so close to the end game. It's just seeing, right, that's probably what we can do, because they're busy trying to retake Milan, is I don't know if we can head for Bologna or Venice, but we've got a massive army here. He's getting on now. Let's probably send out the new guy, and we can send out the entire army apart from that other general, which is great. I will build some more units though. What I'll do is I'll sit here and invite them to come and fight me. We'll see what they do. They're still retraining, so I'll just keep doing that until we've got a decent force. They were going to do something as well. These guys, how old are they? Well, that guy's pretty good. He's 19. But let's just check that he won't be. There we go. I'll just go to here. Oh no, he can be attacked. Okay, well, sit there. Head him down to Staufen. Join up with some men that were retraining. Go and take Metz. That sounds like a plan. I think that was it mainly on this front. It's just we really want Venice to decide what they want to do. What I might do is tempt them to try and take Zagreb by removing this army, because I need to retrain them anyway. Let's see if that causes massive public order issues. It does. Well, 70% is all right. Let's get some musketeers. There's that.
Yes, orders, my king. Of course.
Oh,
Yes,
this is the annoying bit. Come on.
yes. Orders, men, march.
That's. I want to get to 80% really, and then
Orders, my king. My lord.
we could probably.
Yes, forward.
That's it. They shouldn't rebel at all. And I get these guys down here and start retraining. And I think that's all right there. Let's just check what happened to Rhodes since they were besieged for a very long time. Not a lot actually, but there was a lot going along in this area, so we'll get... Okay, what we'll do, because there's a bit too many people here, get that guy in there. Actually, just to speed up our merge units. And just start retraining.
Harassing me will not help matters.
These also need retraining. They must have just taken this city or castle relatively recently, I'm not sure. And the Egyptians are still standing there. Great.
God save.
Okay, I think we'll just have to wait. We're still going to follow
Yes.
the Timurids, and I just noticed that Denmark's looks like Denmark will be the first Catholic nation to get to Jerusalem. I don't mind that because we'll just have to fight them instead. It's not too much of a problem. Now look at the size of this army here, not doing very little. I think it was there to defend against Timurids, but they're not coming. What I can do is annoy Denmark though by trying to block their path. I've just blocked their path. Trying to stop the Crusades. That would be a good idea for us. Public order is alright here. I want to get this general out and about.
Orders, my lord.
Take all the cavalry.
Orders, my
Actually, we want to try and see if we can... Wait one turn so they've got a basic garrison, then we'll head out. That's a good idea. And we'll get a priest. Because I'm guessing...
How may I
Yeah, 15% Orthodox, that's not a lot. I think it's time to end turn again. Because we are literally just waiting to get our army in the right position now. We've got 70 odd turns though to do it. But we're going to try and do it in this one episode. So what's Venice going to do now? They're going to try and surround me with lots of little armies. Oh no. Literally going to surround me on every front. I'll just auto-resolve, and if I lose it, send the army back to the castle, retrain, and do that again. Until they fall. And they're just make your mind up where you're going, Timurids. And are they at war with Mongolia? I can't remember, to be fair. Yes, they are. Okay. That's fine then, that'll distract them. Still have the plague. Just the character now. Actually, what I'll do then is get him to stand outside the city so he doesn't make the city have it again. So, let's just go through that. Okay, the French haven't moved, which is good for us. Let's just start retraining. Now, Venice,
An honor to serve, my lord.
I'm just going to attack
God be with us, men.
and win.
March to battle.
No, we are not in the mood for that.
We are victors.
We just want to...
Marching to battle with
Oh, we
pride,
lost that.
Lord.
That's alright though.
We are losing this
Oh,
day.
fallen back wrong way though.
We move onward tomorrow.
That's alright. They've lost a lot more men than we have, and we'll just head back up to Innsbruck and retrain. So, where is our guy now?
An Honor to serve, my lord.
Okay, one more turn.
Leading our men above.
What I'll do is get
My lord.
these guys start moving in the right
Yes.
direction as well.
Men, march. We go no
And
further
these
this way.
guys.
Orders, my king.
There we go.
Move out.
So we'll sort of
Making camp here.
get units on the way. Probably actually get units from here as well, because they'll sort of be probably fully retrained by then.
Admiring.
Are they going to try and attack again?
Where to?
You want us
I'm not sure
gone?
we'll be able to win
Then
that
do
fight.
something about it.
But this general should be able to leave now. I hope. Yes. Excellent.
God's sake.
Orders, my lord.
What we're going to do is sit on the edge of their... Oh, there's an assassin there.
We go no further this day,
Hungarian,
my
okay.
Orders, my king.
Let's see if we can merge the guys here. No, we can't. So they're mainly cavalry based, this army is going to be then.
Orders,
So we
my
want
king.
some infantry units in there.
Good. Forming one force. Yes.
That's fine.
Orders, my king.
And they can sit there for the time being and retrain. So next turn we'll head to Adana. That's a massive army in there. So that may take a couple of attempts. Oh, Denmark's managed to get around us now. The question is, where did they go? I think they might have tried to go down this mountain pass, but it's very hard
My lord.
to know for sure
Yes. Men, march.
because they can go quite far. I don't know. Then we'll just we'll block them for one turn.
Men,
That's
march.
better than nothing, I suppose. And I'd just go and take Mosul if you like, Timurids. Just do something. So I think that's Hungary's last city, which it's a bit odd that it's Antioch. That must have been from an original crusade. And we're at war with them, so we may have to fight them. It depends on the size of the garrison. Let's... If I stand there...
Of course.
No, I cannot see. You must be blind that you can't see that far, but anyway. I'm probably going to fight them in a minute as well. Okay, is there anything else? I think I created a priest here off screen because to improve the Orthodox religion there.
My lord.
Venice didn't attack, so they're probably distracted, so we're going to head back here,
Yes. Orders, forward, my lord. Men,
start
march.
retraining, and then start trying to form a full stack army. Obviously there's no general around here unless we can pick one up from somewhere. No. And we're going to try and attack Venice on two fronts, one from here, which we've already done, and one from down here. Try and take the city, because Venice is a wonderful city to have. Trade, you can make a lot of money from trade in Venice. It's probably the most profitable city in terms of trade. Although, as I've been playing recently as Byzantium, if you build your they're called merchant wharfs and places like that, and warehouses around this area, Constantinople, Nicaea, you can actually make thousands as well. Okay, so I'll end the turn again. I think her turn 159. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're going to attack Zagreb. That's fine.
We must fight or forfeit. The enemy has laid siege.
Okay, problems at Frankfurt now due to rioting. Not a major problem, to be fair. Right. Oh, I didn't know Mongol was at war with Rome. Okay. Oh, what's that? Rioting, yeah, Frankfurt, okay. It must be because of that unrest, which is probably caused by a spy. Now I can't create a spy because they've damaged the building. Let's just create a large garrison. If the city rebels, we can take it back. Riga's expanded. Let's just build that. A general 16. It'll probably just stay there. Now I forgot there's a boat here, just sitting. He needs to go to a port really. So I'll do that. Okay, now can we get our general on the boat now? Yes. Excellent. So the army is starting to come together. Okay, we'll get the boat down to there and get them there. That's 3 more units. Also only need 4 more units because most of it's taken up by the cannons. Okay, that's fine. Now this guy, let's see what happens when we do this. Clear victory. Excellent. No. Oh, no, click that. There we go. So, besieging Adana now. And only... how many turns? Probably 7 turns. 7 turns to get to Jerusalem, I reckon. Right. That means I don't think the timber is going to be a problem now because it's going to take him a long time to get to the coast because it just takes forever to move anywhere. So I'm actually going to move my spy this way because I need to see what's going on in these other lands around Jerusalem. Oh, there's the Denmark army. And that's almost fully retrained. I think we're almost ready. Oh, there's the bit down here, wasn't there? So Venice might take Zagreb, but we can take it back. Let's try and start forming together a full army.
Forming one force. My lord. Combining troops. Yes. Joining forces.
Ooh, there we go.
Combining troops.
Wasn't meant to do that. There we go.
Yes. Forming one
Head onwards.
forward.
And what you do is you start building more troops. Although now your public order isn't great. No, that wasn't a good idea. We'll put the guy there to start converting the populace. Now you lost eventually. I need to get you back over here. How are you going to get there? That way. Okay. Oh. Well, Milan's my ally anyway, but they don't like that. No problem. Now, this guy. Let's get some of these. That's it. Just going to get the full stack units in this unit. And then we can head out again. Probably they're going to try and defend the city, which is fine. Actually, we'll take all of them here. And you go in there. Now, head forth. And you retrain. Okay, now Frankfurt may rebel completely, but that's fine. And what I'm going to do here actually is get in the cannon towers, they're excellent, and get some more defensive units, because I think Denmark, we're going to be at war with Denmark soon if they take Jerusalem, so they'll try and take Hamburg, so we need a larger garrison. Let's just build that there. Okay. This is a bit worrying, this army, so it may be heading towards Vienna. I think Vienna will be alright. There isn't much of a garrison in Budapest to help, but I think they'll be alright. Yeah. We're more interested in this boat now, getting to the Holy Land. Oh, look what they've come back. Oh, it's the next faction leader. Emperor Imbert. That's an interesting name. Fine, you can have a go, but we're going to create a larger garrison. But if you want to try and take it, by all means, you do that. What's in here? Oh, diplomat. Oh, we're trying to probably get peace with the Mongols, but I don't think that's going to happen. At least for the time being. And how's Iconium? They're alright. Actually, we'll build a port. Okay. Next turn. Oh, and Venice have attacked straight away. Okay, and we've won. Oh, I'm not going to ransom because I don't want their men to come back. But they're now attacking with a second army. That's fine.
To the walls! Our enemy has laid siege!
We've got so much money now and so many large armies that we can just throw men at this problem and eventually Venice will be overcome. And England wants to spy in Frankfurt for some reason. Okay. First thing first, let's move this ship. So he needs to collect the men from here. And then, okay, let's start moving. Yes, you can move down there unless you're being blocked by the stupid. I think you've been blocked by that silly Egyptian navy. Oh, that's annoying. Well, next time we'll have to fight our way through. Breslau's now a massive city, or going to be. It's fine. Now, what are we doing? The French have decided to sit there because they're Egypts, which means we can easily just take this. And does that mean they're destroyed now? Yes, so that's the end of France. Another enemy gone. And we'll probably not advance any further. This is quite a good defensive line. What I might do is head back and start killing off these rebel armies. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to merge. I know you really shouldn't. And that's fine. Let's start killing off these rebel armies. Now Frankfurt's fine, which means the spy's gone. So let's just try and get back doing that. Really, Venice? Not Venice, Milan? Fine. Oh, that's going to take ages. No, I'm going to go this way. Back. This guy's going to be stuck forever in these mountains, I think. We'll go round, I think. And it was this that we were trying to do that. Clear victory. Let's just repair all that and retrain all that, and then hopefully next time they won't rebel. Now they're just sitting there, which means it gives us more time to just do this, build more troops. If they're not going to do anything about it, that's fine. Average victory, that's fine. That's fine now. Now Antioch is massive, so I might not take Antioch, and the Turks have been destroyed now. But I am interested in taking Nicosia. I can't spell it. Nicosia, as I think that's Byzantium's last province. So if I just take that army will become rebel. But to do that, I'll need a navy down here. So let me just do this. And one more turn. Although, can we get? Oh, we haven't built the port yet. Okay, next time we'll build a navy and get. I don't think there'll be much of an army there, so that'll be good. We'll follow Denmark to see if they're going to take Jerusalem before us. And let's do the retraining again. So I think that's another turn. Yes. Just checking. Yes. Next turn. And Venice has decided to go for Vienna. They won't give up, will they?
We must fight or forfeit.
That's fine.
The enemy has laid siege.
Oh, they're going to go for Innsbruck as well. Okay. Oh, come on, hurry up. These end turns are taking longer and longer now.
I bring word from
Yes,
Scotland.
that's fine. You want trade rights? Great.
Well, that was uneventful.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Yes, it was uneventful. Oh, come on, Denmark. Whoa, they just lost a lot of men there. Okay, thank you for the longest end turn ever. Right. Alright, okay. And nice here. Okay, I'm gonna... This is a bit of a risky move, but I'm gonna fight these guys. I need them out of the way.
My lord, we are victorious.
There we go.
Prepare the grapples.
Oh.
Engage.
Well, okay, we can probably guess how many turns it will take to get to... Oh, let's get to there. That's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's about 7 turns. Okay. I'm not really interested in all this stuff now. I'm just interested in getting to Jerusalem. Okay, let's build the ships we need here. Not very many, but that'll be enough just to hop over. Yeah, so next turn what can send the army? He'll need actually some units only from here. Let's just... What we'll do is we'll sit them there and they can then get picked up. Okay. This guy, I might... Actually, I have an idea. This works sometimes. Take one unit out
Forward, my lord.
and then
Marching to battle. Pride.
win a battle. Sometimes get... oh, it didn't work. Man of the hour.
We are victors.
But at least that's another one of their armies destroyed.
Orders, my lord.
Go there.
Forward.
Just gonna have to try and catch up. Right, Innsbruck. If you want to try and take Innsbruck, be my guest, but you probably won't be able to take it.
Yes, lord.
That's annoying.
To battle with pride.
Can't believe you can retreat that far away.
The enemy lies defeated. The enemy lies defeated.
But you can keep
We
chasing
are
him.
victor. Your will shall be obeyed.
Right, let's just put down the tax rate here and just build some buildings that will improve public order. In fact, let's get some units of free upkeep there. Okay. What next? Not a lot, I don't think. Just keep doing those end turns. Yes, right. I did watch something recently where it was something like someone had recorded a game of Medieval 2 Total War, and it was something like 500 to 1,000 turns. And eventually, if you play the game that long enough, the AI sort of gets stuck, and you never get really one faction taking over the entire map. It was just an AI versus AI game, rather than a player. And even after 1,000 turns, although I think the Timurids had taken over most of the map, there was still some areas that hadn't been taken over. But I can't remember the name of the YouTube channel now. It was something interesting, something different. But I think after a while the AI seemed to just give up. I don't know if that's the right word.
Excellent. All set to ambush.
Right.
Our forces are
I'll accept that because he's 16 in Kiev. Okay, can we please get a move on? Yes.
Yes, my lord.
So we are slowly getting there.
Us, Captain.
Slamensk. Fine.
Anchor
I'll do them when there's a city to upgrade. I'll build the walls that are needed so we don't have any public order issues.
Orders, my lord.
Oh, he's hidden in the forest now, but that's fine.
Move
We'll
out.
fight.
We go no further. Yes, lord.
I need to get through.
Yes, lord. Come
Oh, that's gonna
the
happen.
enemy.
Ah, that's a good place. I can get in that side now.
We move onward. Yes. Marching to battle. Pride, lord. The enemy lies defeated. We are victors.
There we go.
My lord.
Might lose that army, but I
Marching to battle.
don't really
Pride, lord.
care to as that much anymore. Let's just keep getting those units there. There we go. Now we can head off this way. Again, I'll just merge.
An honor to serve.
Let's see if I can take. That's actually pretty good. Actually, yeah, my Armenian archers are all right. To be fair,
Leading our men, moving
and
to
yes,
battle.
as I thought.
An honor
Really,
to
is that
serve,
the best you can do?
my lord? An honor to serve, my lord. Yes,
You can only travel that far.
leaving the army, my lord.
Yeah, the army will catch up next turn. That's ridiculous. It's only like
An honor
not very
to
far.
serve, my lord. God be with us, men.
We can get more units as well. See, I could just take this army and take Jerusalem, but I don't really want to take that one. Oh, Denmark's reached the place. I think the Mongols lost their men up here fighting Denmark. 'Cause it must have been the army must have been around here, I reckon, because they fought some battle and they lost a lot of men, so it must have been that. But it looks like we might be fighting Denmark to take Jerusalem unless Mongol come back and take it back. They need to get a move on if they want to take Rhodes before they become rebel, because I'm about to take their last city. Again, I think it's time to end the turn.
My lord.
Just check, or if we can lose a few settlements from 47 now and still be alright. Let's just check. That's fine. Okie dokie. Next turn. Yeah, Venice is going to try and surround this army. It's fine.
Our foes have bested us.
And that's
We
a
must
yes.
retreat.
That's a good way to retreat.
We go no further this
Get into the castle and retrain. So we're coming up to, was it 38 minutes roughly now? And we're still not at Jerusalem. One thing I have noticed though, obviously I had to do a bit of testing with Fraps, which is the program I use to record these videos, because I hadn't used it in such a long time. It has trouble now recording the loading screens on, I played Rome Total War and did a little bit of recording. And it really had trouble when recording the loading screens between the battle and then the campaign map. Just the video is really bad.
Let us see if
Okay.
we can reach an agreement, yes?
I don't care about that. You are
not
no
there
threat to
well,
me.
then, my lord.
So I will not accept that, I'm afraid. Okay, so...
orders, my lord.
Oh, we can't reach there this turn, that's fine.
Orders, my king. Yes,
But this guy can. Let's just move some of these units out.
yes. Man, orders, my king.
There we go.
Move out.
Just slowly retrain them. Then we'll send out another army. Oh, Timurids arrive. Ah, so they're heading north. Okay. Or whatever. They can take Yerevan if they want. And what's that? The Papal States are there. Okay. Well, what we can do is do this.
Forming one force. Honor and courage, soldiers.
And take
We march
Byzantium's
forward.
last thing.
Faith and courage
Yes,
have
so
made us
Byzantium's
victorious.
destroyed now.
We
So there's not many left.
praise this gift of victory.
And now our way is open probably to
Da.
get
Yes.
to Jerusalem sooner rather than later.
Set sail.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to get to the land, and then another few turns to get to the city. Ooh, I missed off 1 unit. Okay. Well, what I can do,
Yes. Yes, Lord. Confronting
let's
the
see if I can
enemy.
destroy these guys,
Moving to engage.
and we'll collect.
The enemy lies defeated.
We'll merge the
We
units,
are victors.
and we'll take this guy,
Forward. Orders, my king.
Where to?
Wow.
the Mongolian Navy. Okay, and then we'll get this unit on the boat as well. Okay. Right, are these got any armies in? No, so they're not a problem. I don't think there's much else again to do. They're just sitting there, that army, that's fine. They're now yellow face, so probably need some sort of building to help with public order. I'll build that. And this guy was heading off into... Okay, he's not there.
We have the advantage of surprise here.
That's fine, okay, well, you go this way round to take that guy out.
We have the advantage of surprise here.
And you just build some more defences, just in case they decide to attack Denmark, that is. It's very odd that Denmark own these lands, actually. And they still own their capital land, but it's just odd. That's the capital, Dijon. Very odd. Okay. Enough of that, let's end the turn again. Oh, looks like they've already taken it in 1 turn. And they exterminated the population, looks like, as well. Okay. That might be a good thing for us, because they'll be fighting each other over it. So, means less trouble for us, hopefully. So that was Zagreb, I think that was... Yeah, we've got problems again. It's a bit of a problem city at the minute, Zagreb, for us, but that's alright. Now, these guys couldn't find the enemy, so we'll just keep going round. The ship is now... Okay, you're in the way.
Yes, my lord. Attacking.
There we go.
My lord.
Let's see if this guy, he can join as well. Excellent.
Joining the fleet.
So we'll be there in a few more
Sail no
turns.
further today.
Okay. And I might just... These guys might just sit in here now. Why not? Let's build the next level up citadel. I'm more interested in this bit at the minute, actually. Can we form up some sort of army to fight?
Yes, Lord. Leaving the army. Yes.
We got those units.
Combining troops. Orders, my king. Of course. Forming one force. My lord. Combine, my lord.
Still, there's still a lot. Okay, we'll get rid of the mercenary units, I think.
Of course.
Right, that's quite a lot. Let's keep retraining. And we'll slowly build up the army. We'll rebuild it up. And then try and take Venice again. Or we could get this guy to come down
Yes, Lord.
as well. But that'll take quite a few turns, actually. So no, you can keep going about destroying...
Confronting the enemy.
Yes, confronting the enemy. Destroy the rebel armies. Okay. This guy needs to head onto this mountain, and that's quite a good view then of everything that's going on here. I don't know if Mongols will take it really, that's quite a small army. But again, we'll fight whoever's there. And that's annoying. And it's given Venice a massive garrison, which is annoying as well. If I do take Zagreb back, I'm afraid we'll be exterminating the population for that. Well, that's pretty good. That they lost though, but Milan's distracting Denmark, so Denmark doesn't try and fight us. What is wrong with you, Timurids? You're just going back and forth, back and forth. Yes, civil revolt. No, you're too old. Oh no, faction leader died. Nicaea is now revolting. Okay, this is probably the beginning of the end of our empire dismantling. Let's just calm down a bit, and we don't need large taxes. We've got over 250,000 in the bank. Who's our new faction leader? Okay, his authority's all right, so hopefully none of the armies in the field will revolt. That's the one problem if you have a leader or faction leader with no authority. These sort of armies here that have no general can easily turn rebel. Right, what sort of army have they got? It's quite good, but let's see if we can clear victory. No. It looks like we're going to take it back. Let's just do that. And I'm going to take great pleasure in exterminating that population there for what they did. If it's one thing you do not do is that. Rebel against us. The mercenary spearmen will get that. Slowly and surely bringing the army back up to strength. Okay. There we go. Getting very close now, very close. Now we've still got 47 regions, so we're fine. Just check. Yes. Oh, what's that Spanish army doing? Yeah, this guy's still going to take rebel armies on, so we'll do that. I'll just build some more units here as well, because Denmark could easily form a massive army and attack us if they wanted to. I don't know if they will, but take these precautions. Let's do that, and then the turn again. And someone just died. Okay, lovely voice. It looks like Venice their capital is a bit more open to attack now. Some of their armies have moved away, so I might actually start heading forward towards it. Because Venice seems to be the one last nation causing us grief, to be honest. All the others are either neutral, allied, or just too weak to fight us. But even the Mongols now, they still probably got quite a few good armies. They're not really doing much. But Venice is. Okay, the Moors have been destroyed. Who owns all the Moors' land then? That's Sicily, it looks like. Okay, good on you, Sicily, I suppose. Oh no, Spain owns that. Granada is rebel, and Spain owns Cordoba. Okay. Mission failed. It's alright though. Not too much of a problem. Oh, 50 minutes now. But we are almost there. Almost there. Venice and Sicily, that's good for us actually. Someone else Venice has to deal with. Okay, let's see if this will work or not. Yes. Haha, now this is what happens. Yes, alright, finish. Thank you, yes. So he could sack and get lots of money, but no, exterminate. And let's try and build it back up again. Resistance is definitely futile. Okay, well these units that I retrained, it's there, there and there.
Orders, my king.
Oh, we're stuck.
Yes. Yes.
There we go.
Marching to battle with pride, Lord. The enemy lies defeated.
And we march towards
We
Venice.
are victors.
And we'll get some of these cool units. Get some mercenary captain, yes. That was nice here doing. That's yellow face now. That's not too bad. Okay, that's fine. Now, where is the navy? Oh, I'm just checking that there's no navies big enough to try and fight us. But there isn't. Oh, the spy died. So we're blind now.
Set
But
sail.
next turn we'll see
We can
what's
sail
happening
no
there.
further today.
Yes, okay, that's good. Timurids have buggered off down here somewhere. They probably won't be annoying us again.
Yes, Lord.
Actually, I'll leave that guy. He's in England now, English territory. But we'll go after this massive army.
Defeated. We
I'm
are
fine.
victors. Marching to
Okay.
battle with pride, Lord. If there was a path here, it is gone now.
That's one thing. Just then,
We cannot march there, my lord.
I clicked on that a few times, and then it took him ages to say all the different things. He was still finishing when I was down here. I was talking. Okay, I think we need to end the turn again. One thing I also did before this was watching the very first episode of this Let's Play. And I remember saying in the first episode that I would use agents a lot more, merchants especially. And turns out I never did really, but there you go. No, I'm not interested in that. Getting someone's hand in marriage. No, not for this. Let's Play anymore. That's early game stuff when you're trying to make allies with people. Okay. There was some new generals there, but again, that's by-de-by.
Orders, my lord. Yes. They deserve nothing less than death.
Oh, we lost again. What have they got that's really amazing that we keep losing?
We'll have our revenge.
And the generals aren't amazing, they're alright. These passive crossbow are quite hard to... If I fight them on the actual battle map, I can easily destroy them, but with auto-resolve, they're pretty strong. And he's over there again now. Okay, we just... Stuck! Okay, well, he probably won't go very far now because we're nearly finished.
As ordered.
Okay, we're going to land just north of Jerusalem.
Moving
And
men
next
aside.
turn we'll head... Oh, it's got a massive army. Okay. That's fine. Next turn we'll head out there. What we'll do in the meantime is
Prepare to board and
clear
begin.
the area of ships.
Victory. Yes, my lord.
And how is Zagreb doing after what we've done? They're fine now actually, so we'll just keep retraining.
Yes.
And you guys head towards this army.
Marching to battle with pride, Lord. We move onward
Okay.
tomorrow.
End turn again. Excellent. Now here we are. The final hour. Hopefully. And the Timurids arrive again. Where are they? I don't care about the Timurids anymore. They've basically done nothing but wander around in a circle. Now is the time. Just check. 48 regions. All we need now is this. The Holy City. Attack neutral faction, I'm afraid so. And we can actually besiege straight away because we have the cannons. Right. This is it. The final battle campaign, if it goes well, that is. We might lose it. I'm actually going to fight this battle on the map anyway, so I will see you shortly. One last thing before we get into the battle, I thought you'd like to see the composition of the other guy's army. I forgot to do that just before I went off screen. And it's actually mostly the pilgrims, which have no defense really, and the religious fanatics, which have good attack but no defense. So this might be a quick battle, I'm not sure. But anyway, see you shortly. Welcome everybody to the city of Jerusalem, or just outside it. And as you can see, they've already had some battle. There's some of the wall already damaged there. So it may be even easier to destroy the walls, but we'll show the cannons off at least. This is the army. I've got it in this sort of order. The main body of infantry here. Archers at the front at the minute, depending on what the enemy does. So let's start the battle. Let's have a look. So, I've got restricted camera on, I think, but it's no matter. We're going to fight. We're going to destroy the walls around this gate. So let's see if I can zoom in so we can sort of see the cannons being shot. Speed up a little bit. Okay, I think they're going to be ready to fire momentarily. There we go. So, this should... yeah, cannons are pretty powerful. There you go.
Time to slay our ungodly foe.
That was pretty quick. See if I can actually take... oh, I'm not sure. Let's try... no, let's not try that actually. I'll see if I take the restricted camera off, but it's not too much of a problem. We'll see the inside the city very shortly. I just want to knock down some more of these walls. That one's not doing anything. If you like, go after the tower. We'll speed up things. Is it destroying the tower? I hope so.
Excellent. We have breached our enemy's
Actually, I
walls.
think we could probably use the cannons to attack some of the men behind, because they're not really doing much, are they? But I don't know about those towers. They don't seem... I think towers are harder to destroy, that's the problem. But what we'll do is these cannons attack those guys, and these cannons try and destroy the towers. Oh, apparently they can attack gates as well. But let's see if we can hit the men just behind those bits of broken wall. I don't know if they hit. We'll speed up things a bit. But those towers don't really look damaged. Have they lost any men yet? I can't see that they have. 0% lost. So maybe we can't really use the cannons for that. Oh no, that's one of the towers has been destroyed. Excellent. Go after the other tower. Oh, they've lost 1%. Okay, that's better than nothing. Actually, we need to probably destroy those towers as well, because now they're near it. I'll try and attack them, but Okay, they've been destroyed. Oh no, we killed 4%. Okay, maybe we are hitting them. We won't need the cannons for anything else, so we might as well just fire some cannonballs for a few moments.
Ancient Jericho, the walls fall before the righteous strike, and God will guide your arm.
Don't think they're doing too much damage, but it's better than nothing. Right, I'm going to send the archers forth. And I'm going to see if we can... don't know how far our archers can fire, but let's see if we can hit some of them and not get in the way of the cannon fire. I think we should be alright if we get to this sort of ridge here, and then if we can fire, that'd be great. And also it means we can sort of look a little bit further. Yeah, I think these bits of wall here that you can't destroy are sort of blocking the main bit of cannon fire, although I just saw some men die there, so that's pretty good. What are you saying, you're heavy infantry? But you're missile units, really. I wouldn't call you heavy infantry. Can you still not see them? Okay, a little bit closer. Cannons are pretty good, to be fair, in this game. It's just on the battlefield they're a bit cumbersome. So if you have cavalry, you can easily annoy them. Right, let's see if we can... Okay, we've got some line of sight, so let us attack indeed, sir. Are you going to attack that way, are you? Let's see if it's actually going to work. I think it is, actually. Yes. So for the minute we'll just do this, some missile fire to weaken them. Probably not the most interesting to watch, but it's what you do when you're trying to take these large cities. Oh, there is one tower there actually that's still... See if we can attack that. Attack that tower, please, if you've got any cannonballs left. Right, what's it looking like percentage-wise? 15%. Okay, they still got most of their army, so we've still got a fight ahead, actually in the walls. Nearly at 20%. Just have a look. We can't look behind the wall, but I can see some of their men on the floor. Yeah, the fanatics and the pilgrims, their defense is so low that if they get hit by an arrow, they're dead, basically. It looks like they're generals here as well. Yeah, let's just keep firing the arrows for the minute. And all the cannons have run out of cannonballs now, so they could actually fall back so they don't get destroyed. And what I will do, because I don't think they have really anything in the way of archers, is send my infantry forth. And the generals can look after the flanks. So what I think I'll do is split the infantry units into two groups, and they'll hit either side of these gaps in the wall. So let's actually get that done right now. So the spearmen and those two guys can head over here, and these guys can go this side, and then we'll charge in once the archers are finished, or there's only one left. And they'll also be followed by one general each. The general just won't attack though, he'll stay behind. Actually, before we do that, this unit of cavalry could probably get some charges in, I would think, if I can line it up correctly. That's one thing about cavalry in this game, is the charge bonus. If you get it right, it's amazing. They can be really powerful if you get a charge bonus in. Just wait for everyone to line up. Oh, something's firing. What is it that's firing? I'm not sure if they have like... they've got some cannons or something. Okay, we'll have to move a bit quicker. What I'll try to do is get a charge in. It might be a bit of a problem because of the line of sight. It's much easier on a battlefield. But let's... these are mercenaries anyway, so they're expendable. Let's see if I can get a charge in. Yeah, there's something firing like a ballista or something. That's alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to get the charge in properly. Oh. But now we can see, okay, they've still got most of their troops behind the wall. There we go, we'll probably kill off quite a few of their men. And these are mercenaries anyway, as I've said, so it's not too much of a problem. This side doesn't look well defended, so I'll probably start heading forward. And these guys, minus the general, can start heading forward as well. They're still holding up at the minute. Okay, right, what is it? They got... they have got something there. A bombard. Oh, yeah, it's cannons. So, but most of their cannonballs are hitting this wall. Right. I think we're right once we get our heavy infantry in. They probably should win against these fanatics. Even these guys are holding and they're surrounded. They probably will fall back eventually. Let's just speed up things. In fact, while they're doing that, this side can charge in, I think. And you've probably done enough actually, so let's pull you back. And then we'll charge you guys in. The general can follow them closely. Wrong way round, there you go. Okay, so we're now fighting. And we should be winning here, I would think, quite easily. Look, that's just a wave of our troops pushing through. I expect these to rout pretty soon. As do I with these. There's still some of them. Oh, whatever. How are they impervious to a massive wave of... Yeah, defeat seems certain for them now. But this is impervious, which means they just seem fine. That they're all dying. It's a bit odd to me, but there you go. Oh, the bombard. Okay. And they've got some more troops coming. But they're alright at the minute. I'm hoping that whatever side breaks, we can push them in then to the other side. We've only lost 5% at the minute, so it's alright. And I think the general's getting involved now, so he will probably die soon as well. Because cavalry are good for charging, but not continuous fighting. Charging then retreating, that's what you want to do with them. Like that, see, that horse just died straight away. just a matter of grinding now, I would say. Come on, this side must be almost dead. There can't be many of them left. Come on, there's only one of you. That's it. None of them have routed that yet, though, which I'm really surprised about. I was expecting some of these units to rout, like peasants, for instance, should. Okay, how this side doing? I think they're just getting through it. Enemy have lost half their army, so... And they're having to bring in their reserves now to hold. Not much else to say at the minute. I will speed it up a bit, because we're now getting about 15-16 minutes into the battle. Come on, this is where the breakthrough I think is going to happen, because the general's the other side. If we can just break through. And now they're getting involved there. Come on, let's try and kill them. But really, no one has routed yet. That's annoying, to say the least. They're alright still, my other group of units. Yeah, you don't usually see this. Maybe because it's Jerusalem and because they're religious fanatics. They act a bit differently. They never retreat. But these mercenary spearmen should. They're being wiped out.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You're a bit late, narrator. It's 70% of the force has been destroyed. Let's just speed it up again. There we go. Right, now charge in there. Now this is it. This is... No. Come on. Don't go back that way. Do I really have to do it this way? Come on. Are you going to go the right way?
The Lord is with us today. We have
That's it.
the enemy's walls.
I need you to get over this way. Charge them in the back. And then we should hopefully have an almighty rout. Come on. Do what you're meant to do, Denmark, and rout. You are now squished between two massive bulk armies of infantry. You can't win this. Just do... And there you go, and there's your general gone.
Our men have slain the enemy general. His troops will lose their will.
Well, I hope so, narrator, that they lose their will to fight, because this is got some will at the minute. They haven't fallen as easy as I thought they would. But it's mainly just these religious fanatics left, and then there's some units that bombard. Nothing in their town square. Ah, this is it. This is it. Right. Generals, now is your time to shine. And get in there. And the archers also, and the other cavalry. If you want to, let's just get this done. Fortunately, most of them are going to get back to the town square, which means we're going to have to kill all of them. But try and get some of them now. But it looks like victory for us. So none of them are actually, not all of them are moving. So come on, guys. This is the final fight. of your lives. We actually lost quite a lot of men. Probably, if it wasn't the last battle, we'd probably do it differently. Oh, there we go.
We must pursue and hunt them.
No, we must not pursue and hunt down. We must end the battle.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
There we go. We've done it. Right. And if you want to see the statistics, there you go. It was... I was sure I was going to win it anyway, but there we go. But anyway, I shall see you back on the campaign map.
Faith and courage have made us victorious. And all
Right,
the way
there we go.
to claim these lands.
Now I think after I've decided what to do here, it's going to... because I've got the victory condition, it's going to bring up the final movie. So I'll probably end it there. So I'd just like to say thank you for watching this series, which I began all the way back something like 2014, 2013, I'm not, maybe even before that, 2012, I don't know, a long time ago. And sorry for the massive gap between this episode and the last episode, but it's finally done. And for that one guy who commented in the previous video saying you must hate Jerusalem 2 and a bit years ago, I finally have, so there you go. But thank you very much for watching, and I'm looking forward to doing lots of different videos in the future. So for your enjoyment, here is the final city being taken in Medieval 2 Total War, the Russian campaign, and the final victory.
Congratulations, noble prince. You have, with valor unmatched, led our armies to glory and undying fame, winning Russia a vast empire from whose throne all history does unfold.